What's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of product research. So this is where it actually gets exciting. Last video we were kind of just setting up the criteria and making sure you know what you're looking for and why you're looking for something. But now we're going to actually hop into my screen and start looking exactly for the product that I would want to sell. So we're looking for low competition products. That's why we're between under 68 reviews, low weight, so it's low startup cost, the shipping will be low, maximum of 10 sellers so that we can easily rank in there. And I think the sweet spot is about 4K to 17K per month in revenue. It's a good amount of profit. And then we have 292 sales per month to 635 per month. As you know, we just set up this criteria last time. So 300 sales a month at $10 profit is $100 a day, which is what we're going for. So we're going to hit search. And I got another hack for you guys right here. You're going to like this. Click on this revenue tab here. And what that does, as soon as it loads, it actually sorts everything by revenue. I've never seen anyone do this for some reason. So you'll get all the products that are doing 17K in order, and as you scroll down, the revenue is less. So let's start looking here. A crystal tree with 28 reviews doing 17K a month, and it weighs under a pound. Let's check that out. So I always just open link in a new window so it doesn't move my spot. Wow, they have a lot though. It'd be hard to find which one is doing the best. Jungle Scout actually has a cool feature where it'll tell you which, even within the same listing. You're gonna make me sign in? Really? Okay. Let's try that again. Where did my other window go? There we go. So let's not do that one. I don't think it's going to be too good because there's so many variations. It would be hard. It's not really just one product. So what I'm looking for, you can see I'm kind of going fast, is a unique product that you've probably never heard of with low competition, nothing general, like any supplies, like a notebook is very general. An electric razor is going to be super competitive. You know, brands like Philips, a lot of companies make those that are huge. You could just buy them right at the store. No supplements, definitely not. We're looking for little niche products that you've probably never heard of that are like between $15 to $30. No electronics for the most part. But let's get going here. Let's see. Seasonal stuff we're going to avoid because we're going for a product that sells all year long and makes you consistent profit, not just for a couple months and then dies off. One of the mistakes I made with my first product was it was kind of a fad. So it was really big for a couple months and then got really competitive and sold off. Okay, so bedbug insect interceptors. Small product. Looks like it's made out of some kind of plastic. It got 16 reviews and they're doing 16,000. Let's check that out. Okay, right off the bat, these pictures are horrible. It's all the same thing, just in different positions. No lifestyle pictures. And this is shit. That is like the worst copy I've ever seen. So they've been selling for 485 days. We already know they're making about 16,000 because we just saw that. Yep, 16,000 a month. Let's check out. So you don't want to just say, wow, 16 reviews. You run Jungle Scout on it, which, by the way, if you don't know what Jungle Scout is, it is a Chrome extension that tells you the exact revenue, sales per month, reviews, and sales rank of any product on Amazon. You just pull it up on the product page. You could just go right to the link in my description and pick up this software if you need it. You only need the light one. I don't think you need the pro one. So yeah, you could see they're doing, that's not the right one, but they're doing 16,000 a month with 16 reviews. You don't want to just see that and say, all right, let's sell that now. You want to take a look at the entire market. So you would say search the broadest key term that you could use, so the least amount of words that you can use to find this exact product. Not other products mixed in. So you want to use at least a little bit of a detailed keyword. So I would say bed bug interceptor, or insect interceptor. I think bed bug insect interceptor is a little bit too specific. Let's do bed bug interceptor. Yep, so it pops up right here. A lot of people searching for that exact thing because it autofills so much, and you're going to search in all departments or else you'll get different results. So really quick, let's just look. I like to just see reviews first. It looks really good for the most part. So now this is where Jungle Scout really shines, because you could pull it up on an entire product page and it'll show you every seller's revenue versus reviews. So we could actually see here, if you remember the criteria I told you from the other video, out of the first 10 sellers, let's see how many meet our criteria. Criteria being A, 300 sales a month. So we've got 1, we'll call that 2, we'll call that 3, 4. That's not the same thing, so we'll get that out of there. I would personally count everything above this 240 range, because that's pretty much where we want to be, and that's an average, so they might be over 300 some months. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the first 10 have above 300, which it's okay that it's not 7, especially for that. That just means that it's not super competitive and there's not a giant market, which is actually good, because we just want a small piece of a market. We're just trying to make $100 a day here consistently. Revenue. The revenue looks great to me. Everyone's making several $1,000s. I mean, even this guy here is making $1,000 a month in revenue. So if he has a 50% profit margin, which on a product that's this cheap and the material is so cheap, probably is making $500 a month. It's not that much when you're talking about FBA, but it's still, for a super low competition thing, it's awesome. Why not have some extra money? But like up here is what really gets me. So he's doing 16,000 with 16 reviews. He's probably making, $300 to $500 a day in profit. It's awesome. And he only has 16 reviews. So why is he doing so good? We could see the next criteria. We want to see that 7 out of the first 10 have under 75 reviews. I'll count 80. I use it like as not really a super strict guideline, but I want to see it around 75. 100 would be kind of high. So I'll count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 out of the first 10 have under 75 reviews. Actually, it looks like, yeah, under 75. Awesome. There's only this one guy that has 700. Let's see what's up with that. Okay. Instantly, I'm not worried about that because he has one picture. It's not actually a good picture of the product. And this is the worst listing I've ever seen. That is pathetic. He has 1 sentence copies for 5 bullet points. Okay, and how long has he been selling for? A very long time. So he got into Amazon literally 5 years ago with this product. So that's probably the only reason he's on the first page, because he has so much sales history. But if you try to launch a product like this now, this would never work. And that's also why he has 700 reviews, is because it's been there for 5 years. It doesn't really bother me, because looking at a listing like this, just seeing 700 reviews doesn't mean that it's going to sell. I actually was looking at an interesting study about Amazon, and they actually attached like this software to track your eyes when someone's looking at an Amazon page, and they did it with like 5 customers. And it shows up as a heat map on the screen. And the most heated area on the screen was the main picture of the first, second, and third product on the screen. So your main picture is the most important thing. And then after that, it was slightly heated up was the price. And then you saw barely any heat on the reviews. So where people are actually looking based on actual results, and this interesting test that they did was the main picture. People pretty much shop by pictures. So if you could nail your listing with great pictures and at competitive price with a good product, don't worry about getting into a slightly competitive field. So would I sell this? Let's see. Honestly, I think there's a lot of room. The market looks really strong. Out of everyone in the top 10, I would have no problem being any of these people except for maybe this guy. A little bit higher revenue I would want. But if you could rank somewhere in here, the top 4, you're going to be making over 5K in revenue, and no one of these people have over 60 reviews, which is awesome. So the next step I would take is, yes, I would sell this product. So now we're going to go to Alibaba.com. It is a website that connects you to Chinese suppliers directly, and you could order in bulk and have them ship it to Amazon warehouses. So we're going to look for that product. Bedbug interceptor. Already pops up right there. Okay, so this is the same one that other person was selling. So like I instantly am pulled to that for some reason. It looks different than all the other ones, which is a good thing. You don't want to have a Me Too product. Me Too product is when you're selling the same exact product as everyone else, and you think just because yours is the same and your price is the same, when you post your listing, it's going to sell the same. That's not true, because what all of these people have is called sales velocity, which means they're already here selling 600 a month. Why would you think you're going to come in with the same exact product with no reviews and no rank and be on page 5 and work your way up to there where he already is with the same product? The only way you can work your way up is with a different product that is different and meets a criteria of almost like a sub niche. So people are coming in looking for a bedbug interceptor, but maybe they want a green one, or they want a white one or a clear one, so it doesn't stand out too much in their room. So if you're the only one selling a clear one, that gives someone a reason to scroll through looking for a clear one and then buy yours on page 2, and then enough people do that, you're on page 1 and then the top page 1 and so on. You can see where I'm going with this. Something that actually caught my eye is, look at this. So this is that exact kit that guy was selling, and same box and everything. So now you can kind of see what the product does. I guess it goes under the leg of your bed, and as the bed bugs try and crawl into it, they get stuck. Maybe it's sticky in there or something. I don't know how that works. Surely they could crawl out of that if it wasn't sticky. But we're pretty much looking for price, right? So these ones were selling really good, $3 to $3.60 per pack. So I'm guessing the pack is what they're selling. It's an 8-pack most likely. We have these taller ones that looks interesting. So I'm kind of looking for a different product. But for the sake of it, let's just say, yeah, what does that say? 8-pack. So what's the best price here? It looks like they're about $3, $3.80, $3.50. $3.30, $2.60 to $3.30. So what we could do is go back to Amazon, and we'll click on the number 1 spot, which is where you want to get your product. And then we'll open up AMZ Calculator, link in the description, completely free Chrome extension that I use. And let's say the product's super light, so shipping wouldn't be that much. So our all-in cost, aka shipping plus cost of product, if we got it for $3.50, probably be $1 to ship. So we'll say the cost of our product all in is $4.50. And if we could sell at the same price as them, that's $15 in just profit, and it would actually be $19 payout, $19.69 payout. So it means every time you sell one of these, $19.69 would be going into your Amazon account. And he's selling how many a day? About 12 a day. So do the math there. That's over $200 in profit a day. That's awesome. And it's super uncompetitive. The top seller has 16 reviews. So I would say if you could find a reason to make this product better or something that you could attach with it, it would be worth selling. But if you're just going to try and sell the same thing as them, it's probably not worth selling. Yeah, $6,000 a month in profit. That is awesome. So what we'll do is try and see if we could bundle here. What is that? Sheet tucker tools and bed bug traps. How does that work? That just looks like random plastic pieces to me. Okay, these are different. So they're taller for one. All the other ones are just kind of like flat trays. And they are brown. I haven't seen any brown ones. 4-piece, eco-friendly riser. So here's what we could do. Here's something that I do every single time I'm looking for a product. Once you find a good listing and the supplier is a gold supplier, they've been selling for a long time, 6 years, looks good, go to their company website by clicking on their name right there. We could actually just search like keyword bed bug. Oh. And that'll show you every product that they're selling related to bed bugs. So here's all the interceptors we were just looking at. I'm not really seeing a way to necessarily bundle with this because everything's kind of the same. The only way you could probably get away with selling this is with this adjustable riser. I haven't seen that. They're all just like the little flat ones. So that, yeah, that's kind of cool. So you could actually set the height of it. Let's check it out. Oh, that's really big. I don't know who would want their bed that high off the ground. Yeah. So back before I knew a little bit more about how Amazon actually works, I'd probably be all over this and I'd be looking for the cheapest exact product. But unless you could find a way to differentiate or make this product better, it's probably not even worth selling, because what I just told you before. Why is someone going to buy yours if it's the exact same product? Well, there's one reason why, and that would be a cheaper cost of the product. For instance, here. This one's $14.99 versus $28.99. So that starts a price war. So now he's losing sales because that's at $14.99, and he drops to $18.99 because he has the top spot. He could sell for a little more. He goes to 12, he goes to 15, he goes to 10, he goes to 12. Bye-bye profit. It's happened to me. Don't want it to happen to you, trust me. So when you could differentiate, though, that is completely cut out, because if he's selling a bed bug riser and a sticky pad that catches bugs and an ant trap, then the guy that's just selling these, if he drops his price, that doesn't affect him at all, because it's not even the same grouping of products or the same listing essentially anymore. So that's why you want to differentiate. Lock in your place in the market, get more click-through ratio. So another thing you could do is let's check out their reviews. And what you could actually do is go to like the 2-star reviews and see what is wrong. They broke every time we climbed into bed, and they did not catch bugs. It's pretty critical errors. An exterminator who, when he came to inspect and didn't find bed bugs, and who didn't try to upsell me on a pest control program, took one of these and said, those don't work. All right, so don't know why they don't work, but like I said, I don't get why they would get stuck in here. So maybe if the bottom of these was sticky, that's something you could say to your supplier. So if the supplier sells pet control and they make those little sticky pads, let's say put that sticky stuff inside of these, and then once the bed bugs climb in there, now you have something to market towards people who are looking for these. So what you could do is go to Alibaba, click on someone who is selling, let's see, a bigger supplier with a good quality picture. Let's just say that. You don't want to sell a bad product, because it may work for a couple months and you'll make a bunch of money, but eventually the market catches on and the reviews will get out there, and more bad reviews decreases your sales velocity. Eventually people will just see, okay, there's so many bad reviews on this that I'm not going to buy it. We'll go to their website, as I just said, and we'll do bedbug. Okay, so they're selling a bunch of different ones. So this gets my attention right away. This marbled one, what happened to it? There we go. This marbled wood looking one, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. It's different than what anything I've been seeing. So maybe we'll go back to their website and just search traps or like bug traps. I'm just trying to find something else that we could sell with this product, or something that's gonna make it different or better. I don't really know how we could solve that solution if they weren't working. You gotta kind of find a supplier that specializes in like bug traps. So a lot of suppliers usually sell within like a niche. So if they sell a bed bug trap, they're most likely selling a bunch of different, that's actually the same supplier, a bunch of different bug repellents. So that's where like the sticky thing could come in. Just go to this first one here. That's sponsored, so this is technically the first one. Like bug trap. Eco-friendly bed bug traps. Alright, you guys could use this product if you want. You have to figure out a way to differentiate it though. On the spot, I wouldn't just sell this, because like I stated before, there's already too many people just selling that. I mean, like if you look at this page, that's not the same product and it's sponsored. So we have this. It'll be easier with Jungle Scout open. No, it won't. Just scrolled past the sponsored products. So all these that say sponsored right here are not organically ranked there. They're paying to be there, and I'll make a video about that later. That's actually one of the ways you could get ranked, is to be in one of those positions. So that's the same. That's the same but a different color. That's the same with a logo on it. Same, different. Not the same product, so that doesn't even count. Same product, same product, same product, same product. So why would someone, when you first put your listing up, come over to page 5 and buy this same product? They wouldn't, which is going to make it very hard to get ranked if you're selling the same Me Too product. So I think that's going to do it for this video. We did find a good market. The market is strong. If you could find a way to differentiate, I would love to be in here, up in this top part. Very low reviews, and collectively we have over $40,000 in revenue for the top 4 spots. So if you could get 20% of that, you'd be making $8K a month, which would be amazing. All you would have to do is come in with some value. The price point is super high. $28.99, $28.99, $33.95, $28.99. We have an average price in the entire market of $25, which is huge. Because as you just saw, it's $3. So I don't know how they're getting away with that one, especially when people are saying it doesn't work. But the market looks great. The reviews are low enough. The sale price looks perfect. The product is cheap enough and small enough. So I would say this is actually a very good product. You just have to do some creative thinking and figure out how you can make it different. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one, live product research. I personally love doing it, and I love explaining my thought process more. But yeah, let me know what you thought down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Helps me out a ton and lets me know that you're enjoying the videos. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.